Hey inky friends, I have an unboxing to show everybody. I'm really excited to show you two small businesses. One I've already mentioned before and I bought from a good friend of mine, Eric, over at Amarillo Stationery. Does amazing products and is a very awesome guy. And then I have a small box here from M Lovewell. My first time buying from them because the time I was going to buy from them, they didn't have the ink, went out of stock. Came back in stock and I snatched it. So let's do the M Lovewell first. I'll put tags at the bottom so you can see these. I need to carefully open this so I don't show you my address. So when they send it to you, it comes like this. So I've not opened it yet. I'm definitely going to be saving this sticker and the tissue paper. Thank you for the love of paper and all things analog. Thank you for supporting our small business. Kaku's Cafe Noir is a favorite in the store. We hope you love it. Well, my friends. Ta-da! You already know what it is. Make sure there's no sticker in here. Okay. Yes, I finally was able to get the Kaku Cafe Noir ink back in stock at M Lovewell. I know they were going to try to restock it. I just didn't know when. So when I saw it, I immediately was like, yes. I don't care that I had to pay a ridiculous amount of shipping for one bottle of ink. I love this ink so very much. So I will swatch that here in a bit. But that's the first one. And then we have Amarillo Stationery, Eric. Who got this out really quick. I think this is in here. Bring that away. Great packaging, Eric. Appreciate that. Includes a little card. I like using these for pencil board, friends. These are really good too for the small, like passport size travels notebooks or A6 notebooks. So thank you. No, thank you, Eric. Two stickers. I don't have these ones yet. This is his mascot, and then obviously his title of his store. So he had recently released two inks. There was the purple one, and I'll have to put in the I'll put down here what the name of that one is. And then there's this one, and I am not going to try to pronounce that. But if somebody down below wants to pronunciate it, it helps me because I'm hard of hearing. If you would tell me exactly how you say it, like for instance, Masabili. And then however like this is pronounced, like is it T-O or T-A? Like again, phonetics has helped me because I'm hard of hearing and deaf. So if you know how to say this and you want to try to help me out, put it down in the comments. That would be awesome. So I'm going to get started, but I need to look up I think there was a different name too. I can't read that either because Vaharos, and then T-I-S-Z-T-A-S. And then the pink one. I can show you what it looks like at least. Is this one. And I'll link it his shop down below, and he still has some left, so definitely go check him out. I just realized I'm going to keep this off to the side so I can actually spell it. And then I also got Amarillo Shoebill Stork Gray. I really like gray ink, and Amarillo is an affordable ink company, and it's a small maker, so why not? Okay, we are going to swatch some inks. So let me open these, and I will be back. Okay, friends, we had to pivot for a second and come back. All right, I'm back now to swatch some inks. All right, so we have M Lovewell, Kaku Cafe Noir, and our Amarillo Stationery ink. The one I cannot pronounce, and I'm not going to try to pronounce. And then Amarillo Shoebill Stork Gray. We are going to swatch the M Lovewell on the left side, and then we'll do the Amarillo Stationery ink on the right. So, and I am using my Speedball B0 dip nib. I have swatched this ink before, but we are going to swatch it again because it's amazing. Yeah, the first time I saw this ink, I was like, what am I even looking at? Oh, I think I might have put too much water on there. There we go. Because it just shades and is like a very cool color. If you heard that, that's my cat notification. Because I forgot to turn my notifications off. So we have M Lovewells. And I believe they still have this in stock. And I think I saw that they are going to be celebrating their 10th anniversary soon. And I'm really excited to see what they have in store. I did see a little teaser of a purple store exclusive ink. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna do Amarillo as well as that's drying. I'm gonna do the Shoebill Stork Gray first. And I'm dropping my stuff. Make happy little accidents here. Oh my gosh, friends. I love gray ink way too much. Like, how many gray inks does a person need? I will say all of them, but that's not the right answer. I don't think there is a right answer. And a really Shoebill Stork Gray. I already know I'm gonna like this even if it's not dry yet, so that's already a winner for me. And then I'm gonna do the other one, and then while those are drying, while those are drying, we will do our wearing goal swatch cards. I do already have Kaku's Cafe Norris done from before, so I won't re-swatch that one. Alright, and then we have Pannonia. I really want to learn how to say this. Vajanos Tistes. Yeah, I probably butchered that. Now that I'm seeing more people swatch that purple one on social media, I'm like, oh, maybe I should got that one in addition to this one. That's a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. I'm not mad. So what I've been told is to watch what happens when it dries. So I have a feeling that it's going to dry a little bit differently. Oh, is that a... Okay, I'm going to see if I can carefully set this off to the left so you can still see it as it dries. And then I'll do my swatch cards for Shoebill Stork Gray, and then for this Pannonia one. So I'll probably speed through this. My cat hair is everywhere. Anyway, I'll probably speed through this part and I'll just keep the sound on, but look for an ASMR effect. Can you see this? The first one's going to be Shoebill Stork Gray, and I use my Kakamori dip nib for this. And I have the steel version. There's a brass and a steel version. This is the steel. You know what, friends? I think there was supposed to be shimmer in here and I didn't shake it up. So I'm going to re-swatch it on here and then we'll do this card. Okay, friends, we will be back here very shortly to check on these to see how well they're drying. So hang tight and I'll be back. Alright, friends, we're back. And I think we're all dried finally for our little small ink haul from Amarillo Stationery and M Lovewell. So we have on the Tomo River paper, the Kaku Cafe Noir. I did get some bleed through, which is very typical for this notebook right now. And that's the only one I got from M Lovewell. And then from Amarillo, we got Amarillo Shoebill Stork Gray. And then we have the Pannonia Vajanos Testes. Again, I apologize for not knowing how to say that. And friends, this one is unshaken. When I first swatched this, for some reason didn't realize there was a pigment or shimmer powder in it. So I re-shook it up. And this is what it looks like when it's shaken up. So it's kind of it reminds me of like a diamine. Is it Meadow? And then Robert Arthur Citrus? Why do I always get those two mixed up? I apologize, friends. I am always mixing those two up. And then here on Midori paper, we have the M Lovewell again. And it's showing up a little bit differently on this paper. Actually, if anything, it's more vibrant. See that? And then for our Shoebill Stork Gray, I forgot to get this on camera. It has a little bit more interest and depth on the Midori paper. And then for the Pannonia, I would actually say it's probably about the same on those two papers. So, not bad at all. No bleed through or anything. I do have some warping on the paper, but that's just, I think that's pretty typical for Midori paper. And then here's the Amarillo Stork bill on a wearing glow swatch card. The Pannonia swatch card. And I do not have anything left that's like that. The base is like the citrus and the meadow, diamine meadow and Robert Arthur Citrus. And then I have Kaku Cafe Noir. And I want to just compare it to this Jin Chen ink I bought off of AliExpress. I got really excited because it was probably the closest I was going to get to the Kaku Cafe Noir without having the Kaku. And now that I have it, I can actually see it side by side. This is more of a brown than Kaku is, so I'm glad I have both. And the Jin Chen one is just a tiny little bottle, like it's this big, so now I have both and I can enjoy both inks. But that's it for that, friends. That's my little stationery haul from Amarillo and M Lovewell. I'll link their shops down below. Please feel free to shop them and give them some support. They're both amazing stores. So until next time, friends, just know that you matter and to give yourself grace and to take care of yourselves, friends. Bye now.